Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions or caught in the same repeating cycles, no matter how hard you try to rise above them? Maybe you swing between frustration, sadness, anger, shutdown, even feeling extreme joy to anger, or feel things so deeply that it becomes exhausting. If that's you, this video will help you understand why emotional stress builds and how to free yourself from the lower emotional cycles that keep so many stuck. Hi, I'm Sheila, a certified stress management coach, here to help you stress less, find more peace, so you can understand the deeper emotional landscape we all walk through. Today, we're exploring the fourth part of your whole being, the emotional stress. What it looks like, why it builds, and how to rise out of it. How to rise out of emotional looping. Before we go deeper, let's take one breath together. We're going to breathe in for 5. We're going to hold for 5. Now we're going to let go for 5. Feel your emotional center settle just a bit as your nervous system shifts. Most people think emotional stress comes from circumstances, but emotional stress usually comes from something deeper. Unprocessed emotions stored in the body. And the body keeps the score. Dr. Van der Kolk shows that the body stores what the mind tries to avoid. In Molecules of Emotion, Dr. Pert explains emotions as biochemical signals, actual molecules moving through the body. When life overwhelms you, when you don't feel safe expressing emotions, or when you push feelings away, those emotional molecules don't disappear. They freeze, they lodge, they wait. And this is where emotional stress begins. At the bottom of the Hawkins Scale, which you'll see right over here, are emotions like shame, guilt, apathy, grief, and fear. These are just a few. There are other scales out there that you can look up where it's going to go in a lot more detail. Most people get trapped cycling through these because they were never taught that emotions move in sequence. And right above fear comes anger. Anger is one of the most misunderstood emotions. People are taught to suppress it, but anger isn't collapse. Anger is movement. Anger is energy rising. Anger is the bridge to courage. It's your stepstone, if used correctly, to courage and moving up. The moment you move from sadness to irritation or from fear to frustration, you are already climbing up the scale. When you understand this, emotional stress begins to shift. Suppressed emotions, when you push down what you feel, your emotional energy freezes. It becomes heaviness, shut down, irritability, or explosions that seem to appear out of nowhere. Peace tip. Name the feeling. I feel sad. I feel anxious. I feel frustrated. Naming it helps to release it. 2, emotional backlog. This happens when your body carries old experiences you never had support to process. You're not responding to the moment, you're responding to everything beneath it. Peace tip. Pause before reacting. Your breath brings you into present so the past stops leading your emotions. 3, emotional avoidance. Scrolling, overeating, overspending, staying busy. These are not weaknesses. They are survival strategies when emotions feel too big. But avoidance feeds emotional stress. Peace tip. Sit for 90 seconds. Let the emotion rise. Most feelings peak and dissolve when allowed to move. 4, misunderstood anger. Anger is not the problem. Stuck anger is. When anger is suppressed, it becomes toxic. When expressed destructively, it becomes harmful. But when understood, anger becomes transformation. Anger is your emotional system saying, I'm gathering strength, I'm ready to rise. Peace tip. Ask, what truth is this anger protecting? What boundary is this emotion showing me? This shifts anger into purpose. 5, lack of emotional safety. You cannot release emotions in environments where you don't feel emotionally safe. Emotional safety is the foundation for every part of healing. Peace tip. Create small spaces where your emotions are allowed to exist. Coloring, journaling, breath work, sitting with your hand over your heart. These open emotional release channels. Emotional stress is a signal, not a flaw. Every emotion has purpose. Every emotion has direction. Every emotion is trying to move you up the scale toward courage, clarity, expansion, and peace. When you understand your emotional body, you stop fearing your emotions and start working with them. That's where emotional freedom begins. If this helps you understand emotional stress, like this video and subscribe for more lessons in this series. Curious how stressed you really are and which part of you is carrying it? Take my free How Stressed Are You test, or download my free guide, 7 Steps to Discover the Deeper Why Behind Your Stress, to see if any emotions are contributing. Need a break for your mind and emotions? Explore my calming puzzle and coloring books on Amazon. For natural emotional support, try Simply Earth oils and soaps. All the links are below. In peace, and until next time.